What's up? This Quaween Latif. What's up? Budweiser. I done got wiser. I'm the GOAT. I'm the GOAT in my race. You see where I'm located at? I'm located at the Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta and Jacksonville. That's that $100,000 bill right there. Let me go back the other way. No. It's 800 Water Street. See what it say? At the top right there. Federal Reserve Bank of Atlanta, Jacksonville. Yeah. They got some people on YouTube talking about this note right here. This note. Shit. They said the serial note is 1934. I wasn't even here. I hadn't been even bred. My mama and daddy hadn't even had the encounter to breed me yet. The breeding encounter. I'm on YouTube, see? 800 Water Street, Duval County, City of Jacksonville. Duval. How many can do this right here? You telling me I ain't a boss? How many people you know that's boss that can come and put this on YouTube? I'm stunting right now. I ain't got no money because I'm young. I'm reincarnated and I'm young. I'm 41 by labor and delivery. I was bred 1977 when they had the encounter in the year 1977. I was labored and delivered at University Hospital, Duval County, the city of Jacksonville, the state of Florida, the nation, the United States of America, the continent of North America, planet Earth, the Milky Way galaxy. The Milky Way galaxy. I ain't from no other galaxy. I'm from the Milky Way galaxy, the solar star system, sun, the lunar star system, moon. That's the name, moon. Lunar star system name is moon. They got lunar stars and solar stars. So they say in books, it's more than one solar star system. More than one different color solar star. You see, I read that in some mapping books inside the Jacksonville Public Library. Yeah, on Ocean Street. And the FCCJ 2002. See that money back there? That's Woodrow Wilson. You see? Woodrow Wilson. 100,000. See that right there? 100,000. I'm finna take you to that gold. That gold. See that gold right there? Look at that gold. Gold block. They got a statue of a gold block inside there. They used to have people that tour in there. Somebody left from my body. They got cameras. YouTube is cameras all up in here. You see, I got my hat on. Famous. Yeah. And I'm finna have that working in a minute when I turn 62. You need work? I'm finna put y'all in space. Y'all gonna be arranging me to be betrothed to or engaged, betrothed. I found out what concubine mean with King Solomon. This what I figured. Concubine mean engaged. He had 100 engaged wives. He was engaged too. Then he had 100 wives that was once concubines that he made wives. Or he individually made them wives. He was individually arranged, married to each individual 100 wives. Or that particular corporation, he made all them wives. But it was only 100 of them, so they were saying at one point. Now they're like 1,000 wives and 1,000 concubines. The number increased. From the last time I checked, it was 2010. I had a Samsung Mythic with AT&T. Is a TV mobile phone. They got a TV, Flow TV on it. I was paying $9.99 for the subscription. I ain't have it the whole 2 years. They turned it off, but I paid for it all the way up to the day they turned it off. Then they came with Uverse, AT&T Uverse. Then a few years later, they got down with Direct TV. Yeah, but I was gone by then. I left 2012. That was my first AT&T phone. The difference is AT&T won't give me my home line number, 904-389-8263. They won't give it to me. Nah, they keep talking all this bullshit, but you're supposed to be able to turn your homeland line to a wireless phone if you want to. So this number here ain't mine. This somebody else's number that I picked. She gave me a list of numbers to pick from. So I picked this number. My previous number before that, they gave me that number. But they wouldn't give me my AT&T mobile line. I mean, my homeland line. I had a line ever since 1997, but that wasn't my first number. My first number was different. I stayed on Blandon Boulevard, working at Crystals. That was a different number. Then I left there and went to Ralph Street on the Riverside. That's the west side. Ralph Street. See that $100,000 bill? Picture of Woodrow Wilson. $100,000 bill. $100,000 bill. 100,000. That's the note. $100,000 note. See that note back there? This is a Samsung Galaxy Note 9 Plus by KNOX Knox. I heard about Fort Knox. They got that gold in Fort Knox. Yeah, they got a gold right here. I done been in Atlanta. I went to school in Atlanta, Fulton County, 1990, either 90 or 91. It's the year when they got selected for the Olympics. The year when the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets won a national championship. Yeah. And I had to get what they call them, booster shots, vaccinations. I was in Cobb County when I did that. I wasn't in Fulton County when I did that. They wanted me to get booster vaccination shots just to go to school out there in Cobb County. Now, when I went to Fulton County school downtown, the only middle school downtown, they ain't asked for vaccination shots. But I left from Fulton County and went into another county, Cobb County, and I went to go register for school by my damn self. And the principals were like, yeah, man, you got to go and get shots, bring your shot record back. So my mama took me when I was in Cobb County in the city of Atlanta. It's still Atlanta, the capital, but it's in another county. I did it. Yeah, and I gave it to him. He was like, well, go back downtown to the school downtown. There's only one middle school down there during that time. I'm in the yearbook too. So you can check me on that. We can bet that. They 1991, 19 and 1991, it was either 1990 or 1991. When I was 14, when I was 13, it's an 8 to 9, 8 to 1, 2 to 3, 4 to 5, 6 to 7, 8 to 9, 90. 91. I turned 14. I was 13 when I went there. So 91. 91 when I was there. Yep, you see it. The Federal Reserve. That's the door right there that you go to get in intercom. Look at that $100,000 bill. I wanted to put this on. But I'm glad YouTube came with their own. You can post on YouTube. Because I was posting from Samsung and through Google Plus, and that's the only way I could post. Now they came with this. That's good. Hopefully one day I'll be able to go live. They say you need 1,000 subscriptions. If I had my own apartment, I would try and get an emergency apartment, but I can't get it because Google lying, they be lying. What the hell you lying for? They ain't always lying. They got facts and they got fraud. Fuck the lie, that's a sin. They got fraud and facts on there. What the hell? This fabrication that you got on here. This fabricated information. It's a fabrication. That's what the fuck they call it, a fabrication. Come on now, y'all stop that shit. I done came down here to check to see what I seen on the internet about they got housing, and the two places you can go apply for federal housing is Jacksonville and Miami. After I came back from Tallahassee a few weeks later, I was on my phone and seen it. Googled it on my phone. No, it ain't on there. I mean, it ain't on there, but I went there and checked. I did check the phone. I ain't see it on there. So maybe it's on another site. Maybe I'm typing the wrong thing, but I know I read it. So I came down here to see, because I ain't in Tallahassee no more, as you can see. You check me on, I was in Tallahassee Memorial on Facebook, and I think I got some Periscope. But I put some on Periscope. Yeah, I'm not in Tallahassee no more. That capital, nah, that's my capital. As far as my first birth capital. I'm a statesman. I'm loyal to my state and to my capital first. Not to the nation capital. Hell no. Or the historic capital, which is New York, the first capital of the nation. No. No. I wasn't born during that time. That got nothing to do with me. That's just some place to go tour. I ain't got to go there. What, you gonna pay me to go there? I'm the person that's born on the planet, that's born in the universe for real. Yeah, check me on that. Paternity and maternity proven. Proven fact. My mom, somebody went to jail. Somebody locked somebody up for not following child support laws. I'm gonna tell you now, you do the math. This is the story. This is the fact. One of the parents moved and I was with the parent. So who automatically get custody after paternity and maternity have been proven? One of the parents moved after paternity and maternity have been proven. Fact that this is your child, paternity and maternity. Paternity is the father and maternity is the mother. Who automatically get the child? So the person who automatically got me moved one day, about a couple years after I was born, and didn't contact the person who didn't have custody over me, who only had child support rights, visitation rights. That's all they had. That person was paying child support and had visitation rights. Okay, the other person, I ain't gonna say what it is, didn't contact either the paternity or the maternity parent, and they moved. So they moved, didn't contact them, let them know where they were going. So one of the parents, it ain't the parent that had custody of me, it's the parent who didn't have custody of me, called the police, had them arrested, had that individual arrested. That individual has been arrested by JSO. JSO arrested that individual and child support law enforcement too. You know, they have something to do when you violate the agreement, the laws of child support. You have to contact the parent that don't have custody of the child and make them aware that you're moving whenever you move, before you move. You see what I'm saying? To where you located at. Because the other parent is the parent that didn't have custody of me that was paying $100 a month in child support. You see, but I ain't calling no names. You do the math, which one it is, if you know the law. If you know the law, which one it is. They got arrested and was in jail at Duval County Jail in the city of Jacksonville. Yeah. You don't want to check that right there. You find out who it is, which parent it is. I'm going to tell when I get my own place. Because I ain't got to deal with that particular parent. I'm dealing with one of the parents now. It's the parent that had me in custody that automatically got custody after the paternity and the maternity was proven. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, that's who I'm dealing with as far as I temporarily, come and stay, sleep. That's not my permanent address. Because I got to check my permanent address in with the FDF, JSO on Superior Court of Commonwealth. I got to check in right there. I'm homeless because I was staying somewhere. They was going through some things with some other people. I ain't got nothing to do with that. Bring that my way. Yeah. You go talk to them and ask them why they left. Well, they asked me to leave them out the Palms Inn. I wouldn't do it. She wanted me to put some. What she wanted me to do? She wanted me to go back on my medication. Nah, man. I've been talking. I be at Sawbuck talking at Sawbuck. I've been talking for before I even moved in there. I was talking to people about whatever. Reincarnation. Yeah, whatever. And I ain't gonna believe in reincarnation because niggas stepping in the South. Niggas stepping, walking. Nigga, you gonna step on animals in the South. You know what a love bug is? A love bug is an animal that's two of them connected. Yeah. They black with a little orange, little tight head, little part of it orange, and they connected at the end. The ends of them connected. And they got black wings, their body black except for the little head part. It's orange. I know you know about Bootsy. Bootsy bad at it. Love bug. If you got a car, you gonna run into the love bugs. You driving into the love bugs. Hitting them. They don't bite. They just land on you. They don't sting or none of that shit. Nah. So you killing those just in a vehicle. So I used to kill those my damn self. Catch them and kill them. You know what I'm saying? There's two of them connected. You kill their ass. So I kill love bugs and mosquitoes, and you let a mosquito land on you and watch it suck the blood out of you. A nigga from the South. Nigga, real swamp nigga. Know what I mean? Not that shit Master P talking. Nah, nigga, real swamp nigga. Nigga really be nigga, not even that little webby them talking. Nah, nigga really be in the gutter. Nigga really be in the gutter looking for turtles and Nigga chasing tadpoles and shit, trying to catch a tadpole. Minnows, they call them minnows. In the gutter, you know, the gutter, the creeks in the gutter where the ditches. That's what they call the gutter, a ditch, a creek. You're in the creek trying to catch animals in the creek that's swimming around. Whole bunch of people. People in the neighborhood. They're looking for turtles in the creek. Damn, looking for a snapping turtle, an alligator turtle. Yeah, that's what we do in here. You know what I mean? As kids. Pop guns, they're making pop guns and out of bamboo stick, China bear. Yeah, you can't eat a China bear. You can, but it ain't gonna taste good. No, you eat a Chinese plum. Yeah, you eat Chinese plum dates. And that's what they got on Pearl Street. I call it Sweet Pearl. Pearl Street. They call it Pearl World. I call it Sweet Pearl. Go down Pearl Street, go off on the side street, off Pearl. They got a date tree with dates on it. People tell you, don't cut the stem, the whole stem down. Now just take dates off. Because when you cut the stem down on the date tree, it don't grow back. The whole date tree gone. You know what I mean? It's the date. It's a palm tree. It's a palm tree that grow dates. But when you cut the stem off, the shit don't grow back. It's gone. So you can't get no more dates off of it. So, you know, then they got pears, pear tree on Pearl Street, across from Pearl Street Plaza. And we used to hop the fence and go up in there and climb the tree without asking people. They got green pears. And they come out, y'all ain't asked us to go take pears off our tree. Right down Pearl Street, right across from Pearl Street Plaza. With Phil's shoes, how he sell women's shoes, Phil. Old man Phil, he white. Phil, he had a game room right there first before it was a game room, then it was a wholesale store. Then he changed it to shoes for women. High heel shoes, all kinds of shoes for ladies. So, yeah, for ladies. For the ladies, Phil. Around the corner is Get a Cab. They wasn't always there. Next to Pearl Street Plaza is a convention. It's a center that you can have a little party in. It's a basketball court right behind that. That's the east side. Some people call that the north side. Everybody from that area got to go to Andrew Jackson High School. Yeah, that's how Duval County had it. Whoever was the commission or school board system and the superintendent is the one who created that. Before I was born, they had that shit designed. So when I got in, I stayed in Lake Forest. Everybody from Lake Forest, from Toulouse to Edgewood, they go to Andrew Jackson. That's the closest high school to them. It's the closest high school in your area. The next one closer to that is Raines. You know, William Raines. Well, no, don't get mad. Accept it. Yeah, I see some of the people from Duval, and I know some people from Duval. I've been here all my life, so yeah, I've been, to Atlanta for 10 months. Like I said, 1991, Atlanta on another level from Tallahassee. Tallahassee can't even get up probably 3% up on the level that at 100% that Atlanta on, they can't put on probably like 4-5%. That's how far behind they are compared to the Metro. You ever been in the Metro 1991 Atlanta? Oh my goddamn goodness. Yeah, the sidewalks damn near brand new. Nigga, they keep that shit immaculate. Clean, ain't no mosquitoes and none of that shit. Ain't no woods down there in the Metro area, nothing but buildings. That's it. No woods in this, nowhere. I couldn't find none in the little area I went. Then they Boys and Girls Club, it costs to play the games there. It ain't nothing free there. No free games in there. Pool costs, the arcade costs. Yeah, they expect that they done built their people up, so they people come back and go to the Boys and Girls Club. They know they got money to pay to play the video game. They got video cameras in there. Yeah, I went into the Boys and Girls Club 1991 and got his video cameras in there that seen me coming. I was attending the only middle school downtown in the yearbook, 1991. So if you check me on that, you'll see, go to the Boys and Girls Club and check me on that. And then I used to go to what they call it, the Lee Boys and Girls Club in Duval County. They got cameras in there. I was going there at 9, 10 years old. Yeah, me and one of my schoolmates, classmates, Dorset Watson, he played basketball for the Lee Boys Club, Lee Boys and Girls Club, you know what I mean? So, me and him ain't get along. He wanted me to watch. So, you don't like me? You want to wrestle? So we got on some mats. We went upstairs. It's a little springboard that they be flipping on mats. And we got on the mat, so we gonna get low on our knees. We finna wrestle. And if I pin you, you gotta let this go. You can't beat me if I pin you. He pinned me. I couldn't get up. He pinned me. He said, "Look, can you get up? No. So you can't win. So you don't want to fight me no more." Nah, he was stronger than me, so I let it go. It's just that simple. You know, I ain't like him because he be telling jokes about people. He got jokes. They call it ranking and shit. You gotta rank back. I learned to rank back. They tell jokes about you, you tell jokes about them. I got jokes for y'all. Yeah. How y'all ain't in definition. Y'all ain't even following definition. As far as anatomy high definition, I look at you, I know you ain't following anatomy high definition. I know you're supposed to look what you're supposed to look like. Yeah, you ain't know that. I figured that out. Figured it out. So, you know, I ain't mad at you. Do your thing. I probably done the same thing more time than y'all have. I don't know how many times I done died and been reincarnated. We gotta solve that. Y'all ain't solved nobody reincarnated. Period. It's the oldest individual that's gonna solve at least one person reincarnated. Maybe a couple, not a couple as a relationship couple, but 2 or 3 of them might be 2 or 3 girls, and no boys might be 1 boy and 2 girls that they solve out of those who in this kinship mapping community, borderline community, bloodline, borderline community. You know what I mean? So the oldest, they got to find somebody old enough to saw the reincarnated. You know what I mean? Got to find somebody old enough to saw the reincarnated. What's up? Bus just passed by. Where? There you go, right up there. Got to find somebody old enough to saw the reincarnated. Got a camera right there. Right there. At least 1 or 2 people or more. You see what I'm saying? They ain't gonna be all of them that they gonna solve. About 2, maybe 3, probably more than that. But they ain't gonna solve the whole one. As far as all the males and females reincarnated. No, they don't even arrange marriages with the reincarnated female. You know why? Because engaged. They don't know if they was engaged and they died engaged, so they can't do that. Because you know why? Well, marriage go beyond what? Life after death. That's what they're arranging. Ain't no divorce. Not because I say so. That's fucked up. The men is bred into marriage, bred to be betrothed to women. So when he get that, they already arranged multiple betrothed corporations with this whatever male that's bred between that man and woman, be him reincarnated or not. You see what I'm saying? Boy, while the girls, well, that is not what's going on with y'all. They know they're going to have a girl. You see what I'm saying? So they don't do that right. They don't arrange nothing. Nah, they don't do that. By law, they don't do that. They probably ain't found I would bet they ain't found nowhere in space they've been doing that. They don't do that. Because of the reincarnated girl. You see what I'm saying? They don't know whether she reincarnated and married. She bred between that man and woman, and she reincarnated. She was married before she died. She could be married before she died, or she could be single before she died. You see what I'm saying? She died the first time. You don't even know how many times she done died and been reincarnated. See, it's death. First is you're born, so you're bred, then you die. That's your first reincarnation. Your first death and your first reincarnation. Then you're bred again. You're bred again after you went into the form of reincarnation. That's your first rebirth, or what you can call it, rebirth, or rebred. You've been bred again by 2 new parents. Okay, they can't. When you get there and they see you reincarnated, you're a girl. They can't solve it, just like they can't solve the boys right then and there. It takes time for them to find somebody that's reincarnated. I mean, for them to find somebody that's not of the reincarnated race, that's an opposite race, that's not reincarnated, male or female, that's old enough to solve that reincarnated male or female that just got there. They haven't solved the ones that's already been bred in that kinship, that particular kinship. That's how it goes. So they don't know if that female is reincarnated and but married before she was reincarnated. You know what I mean? Or they don't know if she was married or was single. So, you know, they can't marry her off. You know what I mean? By law, they don't even do that here. You know what I mean? Because when you die and you betrothed, or you die and you married, even if you're a concubine, that's engaged. So you locked in with that particular women. It's women first, and then they polygamy. When you go into a polygamy corporation, they don't know. You see what I'm saying? So they can't. If you ain't in a polygamy corporation, and you engage to a man that's in a polygamy corporation, or he done made you his wife. The first is engagement, but you can buck that if you want to. It depends on the man. Right? That's his decision right there. So engagement is a concubine or betrothal. So anyway, so you know once it happened, but before polygamy though, well they die like that. They can't just marry them girls off. They already married the other girls. You can't do that. They don't even know if they married the other girl. They can't do that. They don't know if they married the other girls or they're in polygamy. So you can't marry off to another man. That's gonna be polygamy. You see, they can't do that right there. Ain't no polygamy. Yeah, ain't no polygamy. Ain't nobody doing it. Men ain't doing that. Nah. You know how it is. He want to be the only man. Fuck that. Yeah, he want to be the only man. Soon you find out he done been forced in something, yeah, forced with these women legally, he want to be the only man. He don't give a damn. Whatever you got there to say, he gonna be the only man. I don't give a damn how many of them chain link relationships. All of them chain link relationships because the reincarnated women can't chain link relationships. Because they lost their super, so they can't change link relationships. They can't do it. So all of the chain link relationships is the race that's not reincarnated female. And somebody educated them and taught them how to use that engineering technical ability, super ability. You know what I mean? So, boom. Hey, bada bing, bada boom. It is what it is on that note. So, well, I'm finna get ready to go because time, man. I've been on here for 27 minutes. Like I said, you can check me on that child support thing. When I told you the parent that automatically had custody of me, I ain't gonna call that individual's name, went to jail because that individual didn't check with the other parent that didn't have automatic custody of me after the paternity and maternity was proven through child support law enforcement, the DNA database. Yeah, in this city too. It was in the city when they did it. They took the paternity test and the maternity test. Paternity is father, maternity is mother. I'm a proven fact. And I'm born and delivered out of University Hospital on 8th Street. You can check me on that. I don't know if they do paternity and maternity enough. I'm in a developmental program where they got secrets and shit, like the Chamber of Secrets. They got secrets. They tell me fabricated and then religions and shit. My daddy had been a Christian ever since I was like 7 years old. He went to Mount Moriah Church on Florida Avenue. My mama went to the Masjid on Monroe Street. You see what I'm saying? She in Islam. My daddy was a Christian. My mom been in Islam ever since I was like 9 years old. My daddy was into Christianity when I was 7 or 6. He went to Mount Moriah on Florida Avenue. It's a Baptist church. What he was saying, they used to have a little radio show that come on. He was married. So, well, I will tell you, I done been child abused from both sides of the family. My auntie Beverly beat me. Beverly Israel, she beat me when I was in the 5th grade. She beat me for doing wrong. And, my daddy beat me when I was in the 1st grade. He beat me with a belt for lying and hiding my report card when I was in the 1st grade. And then I got my mama, she been beating me. When they beat you, child abuse beat. They beat you with belts. I done been beat with a belt, stitching cord. Now, ain't that some shit? I ain't with that shit with y'all women beating on me. I'm gonna put the police on y'all ass. If I even find out you beating on a woman, if you try to fight me and I'm with another woman and you wanna be with me, talking about you finna fight her to be with me, I'm dialing 911 on y'all ass. That is domestic battery. Aggravated domestic battery. You can't do that shit right there. What I look like? A male lion or some shit? I'm all right that the lion is finna fight over me and I'm okay with that shit. The winner I'm gonna get with the winner? Nah, hell nah. Even if we caveman do shit like that. fight over the women fighting over the caveman, the cave women, and the cavemen fighting over the cave women. I'm putting them dialing 911. Someone please dial 911. 800 Water Street is where I'm located at. Duval County, city of Jacksonville. JAX is the abbreviation. My name is Quaween Latif Israel. I go by Q. There's somebody passing by there. See that $100,000 bill in the back right there? Public tender note, $100,000 bill. 1936. Yeah, she's walking on the sidewalk. I ain't put her on. No, don't do that. She might not want to be put on, but it's cameras from that corner, from the corner of Park Street, all the way to where they get ready to go on the bridge. I'm finna walk down there and still be on YouTube. She can. They say you need 1,000 subscriptions to go live. So, as soon as I get my own place, I'm going, I'm gonna be posted more. Can't post, but so often I post little texts and shit. That's it. Cause I'm in a temporary spot, but it ain't permanent, and I ain't much supposed to be there. I gotta leave now. Somebody calling me. Hold on. This is my cousin. He calling me G.O.A.T Hassan Israel. Well, Dean Solomon Israel named me and him. I don't tell people they named him. That's on him. Dean Solomon, so-called, that's what they told me, named him. G.O.A.T, you know what I mean? My name Quaween. I ain't got nothing to do with it. That's what they told me as a child. I usually don't tell people that. This is something I'm just telling. I could have been let him tell. I was waiting on him to tell it, but he didn't want to tell. I ain't forgot. Hell nah. His name's G.O.A.T, my name Quaween. You know what I mean? But you know how it is. This the program, so we ain't related to them Jews on on the mama side of the space program, no damn way. That's the daddy side of the space program breeding law. They took on them names. I bet you. You want to bet? What you want to bet? So I done been beat by my mama. This is on my mama side. My mama, my auntie Beverly. Who else did beat me? My mama boyfriend. He can come out, Charles Mannion, the teen. Yeah, I ain't run away from home. My cousin Ron Mitchell on my daddy's side, he used to be running away from home. His mama, Urban Jean Mitchell, used to whoop his ass. He'd be looking for, you seen Ron? Ron and ran away. He ran away all the time. His mama done beat him. She probably gonna get mad because I said, but people know and shit, probably told. I get my ass whooped and don't run away from home. Yeah, I got my ass whooped. Then, like I said, my daddy beat my ass, but my uncle beat my ass. My uncle Michael Black. Yeah, he punched me in the ribs, and I thought my rib was broke. You know what I mean? So my daddy, I was doing wrong at where he stayed at, Everly Hayes Black Williams, his mama, my grandma. So I was committing crimes and shit, living in there. He came there, he found out, I had already got punched in the rib by my uncle Michael Blackman. So that's his second to the youngest baby brother. And grandma told me, don't say nothing, go on. I ain't say nothing for years. Said shit. I finally told a few years ago, 2013 or 12, told my daddy. So, yeah, by some shit I had did. I think I went in my grandma's room and took some pennies, some old pennies. That's about what happened. She got mad or something I did to him or something I did. So it wasn't what I did to him. I took something from out his room or some shit. He did let me wear his clothes. I was wearing his old clothes. I used to wear his hats. He let me have all his Kango hats. He had a whole bunch of leather hats and clothes, and he wasn't wearing. He left me in the room, and I was staying in his room. He did give me that, but he punched me, and I hadn't said nothing. For years, I hadn't said nothing. So one day I came there, and he had them I came there, I had weed on me. So this is when I was getting Social Security, I was smoking marijuana. I wasn't taking no medication, this is marijuana. And I was getting my marijuana from Jamaica. And this chick, she had some pretty good weed, pretty good marijuana. She stayed in Wyman Heights, so boom, I'm getting it from her, the mid what I was smoking. So I go there. I done came back from the beach. I done went over there to where my daddy stayed at in Rhode Island. They call it Lincoln Heights. Some people call it Richland Heights. I seen a sign called Lincoln Heights on the other side of Richland Road, not the side that my daddy grew up on, but well, he stayed on, went to Reebok from there. So fuck around and what happened was, what happened? Oh yeah. I went there and he had me, somebody had me bake hacked it. And I had the marijuana on me. I said, ah, shit. Here come the police. I'm trying to get the marijuana off me and shit. Dumping in the toilet and flush and shit. I'm telling them I gotta use the bathroom. I ain't know they were coming. I'm laying on the floor. He didn't open up the door. It's the damn police. They talking about they finna bake hack me. So I got a possession of marijuana charge during that year, 2005. Ah, shit. I'm in MHRCJ, but I'm in the part where it's co-ed. But I could have came out. I did come out at one point. And they told me you could stay in the room and lay in the bed because I got shackles on. But I'm still in co-ed. There's beef about that co-ed crap, mental health. Because I go in co-ed, and everybody don't go in co-ed. You see what I'm saying? They don't go in co-ed. I be in co-ed. See, the state hospital don't have co-ed. So I done been to the state hospital, and the men be violent. The men at the, what's going on? The men at the state, that ain't the one, is it? No, it ain't the one. It kinda look like it. So, you know, the men at the state hospital, they violent as hell. All of a sudden, you could be going through something, right? And you might be outside discussing some shit, trying to work something out that you're going through. One of them then swung on you. Somebody swung on me, his name was Warren Wumble. What the fuck wrong with you? He did it twice. I wasn't even talking to him. I'm talking about some shit I'm going through. Mr. Whaley, he came and told him, don't you do that no more. I'm gonna get on your ass if you do that. Them women don't need to be working. They soft as cotton. Nigga push them down. They need men. We know the women, they athletically inferior. They gonna push them down. But them dummies ain't know that I've been to MHRCJ where it's co-ed with women at. Women be talking in mental health resource centers. There's a whole bunch of mental health resource centers around the world. And they went in, I guess they went in consolidated area-wise, vicinity-wise, and they went in the vicinities. When I first went in there, they asked me, do I smoke marijuana? I told them, yeah. So they put me on Risperdal. I was paranoid and shit. Put me on Risperdal. Because all they asked me, you smoke marijuana? Was a whole table of doctors who asked me. That was the year 1999. I did a blood, did an HIV test. Gave them about 2-3 vials of blood and some urine. Boom. I'm good on HIV/AIDS. I ain't got that 1999. Boom. So I'm good on that. MHRC is what it was, 1999. Then it became, when I went back, I had already been in there before. That was 1999, though, the first time I went. I went in there volunteer. I volunteered to bake at myself. I was paranoid. Niggas dying in the streets and shit I went to school with. So, you know, niggas dying, niggas I growed up in the neighborhood with, been on the corner with, chilling with, on the basketball court with. Yeah, nigga dying. I said, God damn, what the fuck going on? That shit, though. There's a whole bunch of people getting murdered in Duval County. You know what I mean? I was here in the book years before that happened. St. Petersburg, Florida, was the murder capital. Then it went from them to Miami was the murder capital. Then it was Jacksonville. You see what I'm saying? Miami was the murder capital. They was hijacking in Miami. When I was a juvenile, they telling juveniles, the programs that send you way down there. You go all the way down there to Dade. Volusia, you be way down south in the program, way down south, because it's Florida juvenile justice program. So they telling us juveniles carjacking in the city of Miami, carjacking them people, them tourists and shit that come through there. They ain't from around there. They in a rental car. They know it's a rental car because the license, some type of way, the license plate explain that they're in a rental car. Cause I ain't never rented a car before, so I don't know nothing about that shit. I ain't got a driver's license. So look at that money again, 800 Water Street. Showing that shit. So, that's what they were saying. You know what I mean? In juvenile justice. So juvenile justice, I bet they fueled by juvenile justice amongst the men. Because it was men in there putting hits out on other young men. I ain't know that they faking about their age. Yeah, they ain't really, they in the program. They lying about their age. So those wasn't really juveniles. I was the real juvenile in there, but I'm just reincarnated. And then I'm a juvenile. Reincarnated first, because when you're bred, they look and see what color you is first, then they'll your time after that. Your color explains whether you reincarnated or not. If you this color, see what color I am, you're reincarnated. If you white, your ass ain't reincarnated. No. So they know when they look. So they look inside the body with going super and look. the family, they looking. The family, whoever else, doctors, and then they got that type of technology. They can look and see the color of the baby when they do an ultrasound, whatever type of technology. They see the color of the baby, so they know what kind of baby it is. You know what I mean? Then everybody else who got the super ability, they can go super and look inside the body, can find out. It's only some that knew that my mom and my daddy was breeding for real. You see what I'm saying? It was a chosen son, but by the leaders of the kinship community. Those are the lawmakers, the leaders of the elders. A certain amount of the elders are the lawmakers that make the laws. You see what I'm saying? So it was on the chosen few that knew that them two was the two who was gonna breed. You see what I'm saying? I figured this shit out on my own. My mom ain't telling me shit. I get this shit from the muscle. I hustle this shit from the muscle. It took me years to get to this shit. Blood, sweat, and tears to get to this shit. You see what I'm saying? People know I was just in jail 2002. I met Decatur. I went to Reebok with him and Dante Teller. He from New Orleans. They telling me what's going on. The drug of choice now during 2002 is wet. Nigga, it's not ice. Ice ain't what it is, partner. Ice old. That shit there's a 90s drug. What the fuck are you talking about? That and crank? You don't even hear about crank, but now they talking about ice. No, nigga. The drug of choice is wet. That's the name of that shit. Yeah. They getting on that shit, Like, yeah. That's the drug of choice. It is not ecstasy neither. It's called wet. I've been new since 2002, but I forgot to talk about this shit. I'm getting intel. You know, you get intel and boom. You forget to tell people, you know what I mean, what the drug of choice is. You know, people who selling drugs, it's called wet. It is not called ice. No, it's wet. You see, fake news again. I ain't with that fake news. I put you up on some real shit. Like, I read about Tupac them when they was going through that shit. And the dude who funded Death Row, they saying his name Mike O'Hara. I thought the nigga name was Tim O'Hara. You see what I'm saying? What I was reading in the magazine when I was locked up. Which one is it, Tim or Mike? So he the one who funded Death Row, gave him the money to start Death Row. He big time dope boy in California. Niggas, he serving that shit to gangs. He got knocked off. I don't know if he out now. Somebody got him knocked off. But you know, Tupac was saying that nigga, it's an informer, a snitch named Haitian Jack. So either his name was Tim O'Hara, Jack O'Hara, or Mike O'Hara. I think it was Jack. It could have been Jack. I think Tupac called him a snitch. He was the nigga snitching. He don't look like it because he incarcerated. That nigga, Mike O'Hara, is a snitch. That's who Tupac would call him, Jack O'Hara. I think that's what they would call him, is that Jack. He's a snitch that they call him. He would call him Haitian Jack. Knew he was working for the feds, same crime, different trial. Nigga, picture what he said. Promises payback to his henchmen in due time. I know you bitch niggas is listening. The world is mine. Set me up, wet me up. Niggas stuck me up. Heard the guns bust. But you tricks couldn't shut me up. Touch one of mine. With everything I owe, I destroy everything you touch. Play the game, nigga. All out warfare, eye for eye. Last words to the bitch, nigga. Why you lie? Yeah, I don't lie no more because nigga be time traveling and shit. Nigga, I keep it 100, nigga. Yeah, nigga, facts. Yeah, if I even see myself about to slip, I forgot. I'm forgetting that I done. It's some petty shit though. My mama might ask me a question. Yeah, and I'm like, yeah. Did you do this? Oh yeah, I did. Oh no, I ain't do that. Yeah, nah. I ain't with that shit. Keep it 100. 100 is the facts. Nigga don't want to hear no goddamn fraud or no fabricated bullshit. Keep that shit to yourself. I don't want to hear that shit, man. I don't even watch the news. I don't want to hear that fake ass news. What the fuck, bitch? I don't want to hear that shit. That shit is what damn near drove me crazy, finding out people getting murdered up. You know, my people serve in the military, so I'm figuring niggas, damn. My granddaddy served in the military, his son served in the military, his son served in the military. Freddie Israel, Senior, Junior, and then Maurice Israel. They all served in the military. His cousin Tiger served in the military. I was gonna go in the military. My other cousin, Israel, went into the military. Shit, bitches getting killed. My family is military people in my family. You see what I'm saying? My sister daddy served in the army. His brother served in the army. His other brother served in the army, was active duty at the time, belting. And people getting killed. What the fuck? You know? Old cross seas, so you know when niggas started dying here, this nigga went to school with a whole bunch of them. I done been to like 15, 16 different schools in Duval County. Shit. Stayed in, I moved from neighborhood to neighborhood with my mama. We ain't got no house, so Shit, she go from job to job. Huh? Shit, that shit affected me. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. I ain't in no gang. I wanted to join the gang, but it's kind of hard. You know, like I said, in juvenile justice, they were putting hits out on people. See where I'm located at? So Mr. Toaston, he a person that working there. He ain't putting no hits out on nobody. He was beating their ass damn stuff. Him, Mr. Sanders. This is his name, Sanders. Yeah, Mr. Sanders. Got a bald head right here. Bald. He was whooping people ass. Big buff dude. Kind of husky. Him and Red Mr. Williams. They were beating the juvenile's ass in there. Instead of putting a hit out on them, the people who put hits out was like Big Booty Will. Yeah, that's what they call him, Big Booty Will. That's Mr. Williams, Black Mr. Williams. Some people call him Big Booty Will. So he put a hit out on me with somebody I went to school with named Carlos. I was gonna kill that nigga, man. Carlos Mitchell. He on Facebook. I was gonna shoot the shit out of that nigga. My cousin was there when I seen the nigga in Silver Creek. I seen the nigga, he was in the Silver Creek, a caravan. I said, man, I need a gun. I'm finna kill this nigga, man. The nigga stole me in the dorm. They were fighting. This dude named Goldmouth from out east. I know him. And but I ain't know who they were fighting until I seen this shit. I mean, till he got up after they were jumping the man. So shit, I go, man. So me and this other dude named Clifton Davis, we leaning on the wall, and Carlos Mitchell then stole me. So shit, I was gonna kill that nigga. I'm crawling up out of that bitch. I hit my head out the back of the window. Nigga, you do dirty, you get dirty. You see what I'm saying? It's dirty, nigga. You do a nigga dirty. Me and this nigga used to skip school together, skip classes together. I've been skipping before I met that nigga though. You know what I mean? The nigga did dirty to me, so I was gonna do that nigga dirtier. That's how the shit go, dog. And by my understanding, you do me dirty, I can remember that shit, I'm gonna do you dirtier, because I forget shit. I forget you done me dirty. You know what I mean? My intent is to retaliate on your ass. For real. What you fucking think is a goddamn game with me or something? No. I was gonna do that nigga in, but my cousin was like, nah, G.O.A.T, he like, go get a one-on-one fight. Fight that nigga one-on-one. Straight up. Just fight that nigga. Don't shoot him. I need a pistol. I'm finna gun this nigga. I'm finna shoot, kill, murder this nigga right out here, nigga. Shit. Who you know? I'm asking, you know somebody got a pistol? I ain't got no pistol. I gotta get one. To shoot at it, nigga, to murder the shit out of his ass. Fuck it. If it's fuck me, it's fuck you. How you gonna steal me and think that I ain't gonna take it there? He didn't hit me, I didn't hit the back of my head against the wall, and then I fell down on the ground. I was in the daze, crawling up out of it. I said, damn, I thought we were better than that. I wasn't really talking to him. They ain't gangs and shit. It's the west side, the east side, and the north side. But some of the people from the south side with some of the people from the west side, because him, Carlos Mitchell, and Antoine, I think his name Antoine Jenkins, big nigga with golds and silvers in the mouth, from Lake Chateau. They done jumped this dude from out of county and beat that nigga bloody. He from another county. But the nigga who did it, who ordered the hit was Blue Brother Sarge. He a staff member in juvenile justice. That's what they were doing. They were putting hits out on people and shit. But Toaston don't do that. He whoop your ass into his cell. Tell you he a staff officer inside Duval Correctional Facility. Duval Correctional Facility for juveniles. Duval Detention for juveniles. A group is where I met Toaston at. And I wasn't scared of him, but I put a dental exam in at the age of 17 before I went to the program. He said, anybody want to do some dental work? I got a dental x-ray. The Winnebago came. I jumped on the Winnebago. They put an x-ray. They did an x-ray. So I put one in 1990. What was it? 95? Hold on. Yeah, 95. I was 17 before I turned 18. I was in the A group. A whole bunch of jumped up. Me and Terrence Shaw and some more people. I ain't seen T. They call him T. Shaw. He used to be in Hilltop. He fucked with this girl named I went to school with. They said her named Salone. That was who we were fucking with. He got a picture. Yeah, boy, this my girl right here. She go to Rains. I ain't seen him. I don't know where yet. Hopefully he all right. Say he had them. They were looking for him. He didn't carjack Travis Mixon, who I went to Paxton Middle School with. He got a sister named Katrina Mixon. She was like a Chinese doll. I used to be watching her. Pretty girl. I'm looking. Oh, you got a boyfriend? Okay. Okay, let me get back to the work. You got a boyfriend. Her boyfriend, I know his name 8 Ball. I went to Paxton. Paxton, they had a problem there. They had a big old fight there. See, they had a video game. They had the video game, what is that? What's the name of that? Street Fighter, Super Street Fighter 2. I don't know if that was the problem. They had that in the packs next to the laundromat, across the street from the senior. So you know they got Guile in there. He ain't just U.S. military, U.S. Army. He USA Army with the flag, USA flag on his arm. He throwing a projectile called a sonic boom. It's three levels of it, 3 impact levels: a low, medium, and a high. I don't know if that was the motherfucking problem or not. You know what I mean? I used to be in there playing this shit too. I found out that's what it was. You find that shit out when you beat the game. I beat the damn game. They had the game right there in Paxton, right across the street from the school, and they had it at Pick and Save. I played it in there. Me and somebody I know from Wanaite apartments, Moncrief. Two of the brothers was in there. One of them named Oogie, the other one named what is his name? Damn, it's 2 brothers. We both was in there at one point in time in there playing. I came in there and both of them was in there. They bumped into me. We was in there playing the Turbo Edition, Champion Edition. We was in there playing and I beat it there. I didn't beat it with Chun-Li, and I beat it with Dazzlem, and I beat it with what his name is, Gaia. I beat it with Chun-Li first, and I beat it with Gaia. Then I think I beat it with Dazzlem. 3 people I beat the game with. The arcade game, you know what I mean? And to show the story, he got the dog tag, he had the tomb and shit, and on his arm is the tattoo of the flag. He so-called in the United States military, but he United States Army, USA Army is what he in. That's a different military branch, USA Army, you see what I'm saying? So people who know that probably what they were tripping about. USA Army, everybody who served in the USA Army, it's a different branch that's separate from United States Army. That's the nation Army, like the nation Navy, the nation Marine, the nation Air Force. It's not the United States Air Force. It's not the United States Navy. It's not the United States Army. It's the USA. So hopefully that wasn't what the fuck the problem was. I'm gone though. I'm walking. Let me get a picture of this money again. This shit is sweet because I ain't know that this shit existed, huh? I went to kindergarten at Lake Forest Elementary. This shit here wasn't in existence. Nigga, they don't show this to be money, nigga. This ain't the tear out money. It's the penny, the nickel, the dime, the quarter, the penny, the 50 cent. The dollar, the $2 bill, the $5 bill, the $10 bill, the $20 bill, the $50 bill, and the $100 bill. That's it. That's all. They go that gold. I'm gone. This is my mama right here. Yeah, she calling, but I ain't answering because it's gonna. You see his camera on his property. Down the street right there is the Prime Osmond Convenience. So you see the bus coming? See the bus right there? Passing by JTA. The bus stop across the street right there. You see it? Where that mail truck at? Post office mail truck coming. I'm leaving. I gotta go. I got somewhere to be. I gotta get my ass across. I'm downtown. I would post every day and talk, you know what I mean, and share what I was going through. Cause y'all don't know me. Y'all ain't never know that I existed on the planet, in the galaxy, what planet I was on, what galaxy I was in, the Milky Way galaxy. You ain't know. Either you did or you didn't, but you ain't know who I was specifically. If they tell you that much, you know what I mean? They probably don't. So you ain't know where the fuck I was at. The actual person that's labored and delivered bread, first bread in the universe is a breeding program that's manufactured and built in the ownership of a corporation, either a wives or polygamy corporation. One or the other. Just wives, gender only, is not polygamy. It ain't polygamy neither. So, you know, it's either one or the other. It ain't a family genealogy corporation vicinity, ownership vicinity that we live, that this manufactured universe built for breeding, only for 2 people to breed in, because they can't put everybody on the planet, on one planet. That's too many people. The vast majority of them, there's too many of them. It's probably one-sided more than the other one. But the kinship of my dad is probably more of them and less of my mama, because that's what I figured we located at it. Kinship area of my paternity father, Marvin Lewis Black. Yeah. You would try to fool me into thinking, see the cameras right there. See the cameras right there. See the cameras right there. You would try to, I would have been fooled for a while and said, okay, Mother Earth. Oh, my mama. Okay. My mama's side, Mother Earth. Not Father Earth, Mother Earth. Then they got, Captain Planet. Captain, that's what, when our powers combine, that shit right there, they call Earth Gaia. When our powers combine. I'm gone though, I'm crossing the street. I'm gone. I'm off federal property. This Queen Latifah Israel, a reincarnated male, bred on this planet, in the universe, the only one. Young GOAT. Check me on that. From the young GOAT. I done broke the record. Figured it out quicker than anybody before me. Check you later.